Hi guys, I'm Alan and I'm a digital illustrator and an architecture student. So today I'll be going through what's in my bag to show you guys the boulder I carry every day to uni. So let's get started straight away. Damn, it's been a while. My bag, this humongous bag fits everything, thank God. It's from Captain & Son and I honestly love the bag so much. It's like a little pack lunch bag. I got it on sale and it's totally worth it. It's a bit pricey, but actually not that pricey with the sale. It's a good bag, honestly. It's not budget, but it's also not expensive for a bag, you know? I think I got it for around £84 and I think that's really good price for this quality bag. That's on sale, so bear in mind. Let's get started with how it works. You can open up in the front, which is perfect. When you open it up, it has a second opening, like lid, I guess, which is perfect so things don't spill out, which is why I got this bag and not the other one. And because of this, I can fit so much more and I can just easily access my bag so great by opening this, and it has my mess. And as I open this one, you can see how it's like a packed lunch bag. It's perfect. Now let's get started with this ring. This is a clipper and it's so amazing. It securely clips onto my bag and I can just stick it onto a table, and it can handle like, I don't know how much kg, but my bag's really heavy, so I wanted to invest in like a good quality one because I have like my laptop, everything inside, and so having a clip that is not gonna break on me is really useful. It's really useful, especially if you're in one of those like cafes with high tables and like you're in front of a window and you don't want to reach all the way onto the floor and there's no room to put your bag on this tiny like 20-30 centimeter table. But also it's a little bit pricey. It's like £17. If you get it on discount, it's like £14.99. Next, my laptop. Of course, Samsung Galaxy Book 2 360, not the Pro version. I wanted the small one just because it's really light. I have a monitor, so I don't really need a big laptop. If you want to know more about like art tech and what you can buy in the market right now for digital illustration, check out my other video. It's really good, and yeah, a lot of you guys enjoyed it. Next, this is like my laptop buddy. This is everything my laptop needs, and it has my old, very old charm I did of like Totoro in a like cappuccino kind of thing. It broke. There's supposed to be a tail, but yeah, it's very old. But this has everything my laptop needs. It's like my second laptop because it has my SSD in it in this little pouch. My SSD has its own pouch just because it has wires that I do not want to remove. It cannot be separated, especially because the wire is so useful. Type-C wire is like, you know, I don't want to lose that in addition to my Type-C to USB connector. Type-C to Type-C, obviously. So I always want to keep the connector close to it and not be separated. That's why I keep it in its little pouch. Next thing is my SD card reader. I have a separate one just because it's quicker compared to like my adapter that I'll show later. If I use a Type-C on my laptop, it's 150 megabytes per second, which is really fast for my 256 gigabyte SD card for recording and photography. And next I have 3 different wires. I have a USB, micro USB, which is very necessary to the keyboard. That's it. That's why I carry it. And I have a Type-C to Type-C. This is like a really powerful one. It can do heavy data transfers, which is a bit overkill, but like I just keep it in case. And this is a normal USB Type-C. It can also do data transfer. This is primarily for charging. I got the Type-C off AliExpress for about like £1. It's really cheap, but it's really good quality. So this is good for like if I want to plug it into my monitor or I have my SSD and I need a longer wire. This is perfect for that. And that's the front side. Next side, I have my drawing glove. You know, when I'm drawing on my laptop, this is necessary. And I have my 2 adapters and my pen. My S Pen is for my laptop and my phone. Pretty useful. And I have my USB adapter for HDMI. This is really useful for presenting using my laptop. This supports 100 watts, so I can charge my laptop and use the thing, which is perfect. It has 2 USBs and 1 USB-C. and SD card and a micro SD card, which is perfect. I don't use it for the SD card because I have a separate one, and this can only do like 50 megabytes per second, which is kind of slow, and a normal USB-C to USB. This is good just for charging things, really useful if I need to charge so much things in my laptop. But I don't use it that often. But yeah, I have two, mainly because they're for different things. Like this is primarily just for plugging things in, like mouses or whatever, because this is so unstable. If I use my charger with this, it's so annoying. If I plug my charger out, it will disconnect the whole setup, which is so annoying, which is why I have this. It's good to have two, I guess. Is it overkill? Probably. Next up is my mouse and keyboard. Oh, this is really light. It's cheap. It's like £10 off Amazon, and it's micro USB, which sucks, but whatever. It's perfect. It has like Shiba stickers on it, so when I'm drawing I can feel where my hotkeys are. Very useful, lovely and cute. But I legit got washi tape and then I just cut it out and put tape over it, and then I got my mouse too. Perfect mouse. It's light. Love it. Next is my SD card case, and it has my photography sticker. I love it. It's like a broken film camera with sakura flowers and petals everywhere. It's lovely. If you want to get it, it's in my shop below, and it's almost Christmas time, so go treat yourself, guys. It will help a lot. If you do, thank you so much. This is great. I got this case from AliExpress too, and it's silver. I only have two SD cards, one 256GB and one old SD card that I got laying around. And honestly, this case is good for what it is, but it's not good for it to be carried around loosely. It will very much open if you drop it, which is not good. It happened before, so it does not leave my bag at all. Next is my various drawstring bags. I love drawstring bags just because I can make my own. Like some of them I made and some of them I repaired. You just get them. Yeah, let's start off with an eco bag. So this is a good eco bag. My friend made me this little like drawstring bag, and it worked really nicely with this bag, and I just carry around if I do my shopping. It's really convenient, and I just open it up and fold it. In it goes, and once I'm done, I just put it in the little bag and, you know, tie it up. Very good. And I have two chargers. This is a very niche situation. So I have my standard laptop charger, which is 65 watts, I think it is. I'll double check. Yeah, this is a 65 watt power direct Type-C charger for my laptop. But this wire is only like 1.8 meters, and I need a super long wire. So, especially if I'm in the studio, there's only plugs on the side or really far away from where you actually sit, because everyone takes the good seats. So I have an 8-meter long Type-C to Type-C wire, which honestly is a lifesaver. I've used it so many times. It's a bit overkill, 8 meters, but it was cheaper to get 8 meters than 5 meters on AliExpress. It's just one of them. And it's compatible with my laptop, which is great, because long wires would mean a lot of power just to send all that power through into your laptop. It only works with a strong wattage, and I don't have any problems with it. But if I use a different charger, especially if it's a bit weaker, it won't charge my laptop. The charge will be on and off, or it will be slow charging, which is not so ideal. Next, I have my stand, which I ordered off AliExpress too. And it's just a cheap little stand. It's metal. It works well. I've used it so much, especially for drawing, and good for posture. With this sleeve that my friend made me, because she does fashion design and she has access to industrial sewing machines, so it's very well made for a scrap piece of fabric that she found in the fabric bin. Look at the stitching, it's so good. Look at that. Love the stitching, guys. Like, this is the one I made. Like, I hand stitched together. It barely even is stitched properly, and it's some fabric that I had laying around. Next, I have another pouch. I use this as a normal like everyday drawstring bag, just to carry my like coins and like hand sanitizer or whatever. When I'm traveling, I use it for my scents. This is lip balm, and then I have two roll-on scents, which is very good. They're from Grum, and they always use like these deals, so then I just get it because I like scents. And so far, actually, thank God, I love these two, because if I didn't like it, it's gonna be a waste. Yeah, so the first one is a woody lavender scent, which is good for calming. I like this one. I like putting it on my neck. It has lavender in it. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, woody scent, and this is Scandinavian Spring, and it's very nice. It smells like clouds. I'm not even joking. That's legit why I like it. It smells like what I think a cloud would smell like. A very soft smell. And it's Scandinavian spring, so it smells like spring, which is very nice. One of my favorite seasons, spring turning to summer. It has a vanilla, apple, bergamot, I don't, a lot of scents that makes it smell very spring, very cloudy. I kind of like it. Next in my bag, I have, what else is in my bag? Oh, shoot. I have my macro pad. I carry around. It has all my shortcuts in it, and it's good for editing, AutoCAD, and Clip2 Paint. Love it. I have it in this like Ross Drawers Ziploc bag from when I ordered something. I keep it in there just because when I'm traveling, the keys will fall out so easily. I have to keep it in a bag, and it's a hot swappable macro keypad, so you can switch out the keycaps and the key switches. So I have 3 resin keycaps I made, and they're different from what I showed earlier because I made new ones, and these are a lot more prettier. Very nice. I have to be careful with this because it's so delicate. I want to get like a portable macro pad that keys doesn't fall out all the time, but those are quite expensive, so there's no point. I have this and I love it so much. Next, believe it or not, I have a torch in my bag. I wanted to find a bag clip torch that has kind of a clip to put it inside one of the pockets, like faces that way and shines that way, because this is a bit inconvenient to use. But you know, when you're trying to like find things in your bag and it's night or like you can't really see, I have a torch. I know there are like bag torches, but I just had this laying around. I put it in a little binder clip and it works just as well. No need to spend on anything. I also have in the little side compartments, this pouch is for eating. So if I'm, you know, on that Tesco meal deal grind, I have like spare hand sanitizer. This is like the first container that I got. Basically, I had this lying around, but it's so inconvenient to like screw open and very difficult to actually. So this is like my spare in case I misplace my other one. I have so many wooden chopsticks to eat my Tesco meal deal with it. Because I know they give forks, but sometimes, you know, they don't have any, or you drop it and now it's dirty. So I have spare forks, chopsticks. And sometimes, you know, my friend needs utensils. I have it. Funny story, my friend bought 100 like wooden chopsticks for model making, but I stole some because they were very useful. I have another bag. This is my main bag for shopping. So it's really useful. I got it in Korea from Artbox, and it has a little PVC base to it. So there's stability to it, which is great. That goes inside the side compartment. And lastly is another drawstring bag that I made, and it has a deck of cards I got from Korea in Artbox. I bought this with like an eye mask, and I decided to get the bag too because it was very cute. And this deck of cards has a lot of Shibas on it. It's so cute. Like, look at the back. It's so cute. And also, the illustrations are very, very funny too. Look at the Joker. And they're not over the top. They're like still cards. There are a few normal cards with no illustration, but then there are some with subtle Shibas. And then the picture cards have full-on Shiba illustrations, which is very, very cool. Like, oh my gosh, look at this too. This is the 2 of clubs, and it has a little Shiba flaunting. You know, only the illustration cards have it. The plastic cards too, so they last long, and they're good for shuffling. Next, I have my pencil case. This is a just Muji pencil case with a little pin. It has all my necessities for drawing, you know, pens, pencils, rubbers, some washi tape. They're all from Muji. 0.5 black metal pen. I use a 0.5 mechanical pencil, like the zero gravity one. This is like from 5-6 years ago I got this. But recently I've been writing in 0.38 because I accidentally bought 0.38 pens, and I like them so much better than the 0.5. So I'm converting, you know, all my pens will be 0.38 next time. In the side pocket, I either carry my umbrella or my tripod. And if I'm filming, I'll bring my camera with me. Here's some separate footage, but I use a Sony A7cii II, which is a lovely camera. Honestly, it's a bit of a splurge, but I love photography so much and I love, you know, capturing moments of my life. And I will use this camera so much, so I think it's an investment. For anyone questioning why I got such an expensive camera from the start, I did photography in college for 2 years for my A-levels and I didn't have a camera, so every day I borrowed the college's camera and it was like a Canon, you know, entry-level camera. I loved it so much. But I never really had my own camera. So for 2 years, I borrowed a camera and then 3 years later, I bought myself this really expensive camera and a really good lens too. In the UK, it's always good to bring an umbrella with you. You do not know when it will rain. Like it could be a good day and then 5 minutes later, it will just rain, okay? And then I have a tripod, which is from AliExpress. It's pretty good. But yeah, that is it, guys. That's all my things I carry around with me when I'm traveling, when I'm going to uni. Honestly, it weighs a lot and I need to see a physio for this. But yeah, worth it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I just hope this gives you some inspiration for getting ready to like pack or like getting ready for uni. I always like watching them videos, so here's my edition. Hope to do more videos soon. I cannot wait. I'm kind of cooking a few more videos with this camera too, so I hope you can enjoy them when they come out. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye bye.